In the last video, you have already seen a short introduction on how to configure the in-row cooling and containment system in a row data center solution using the different options available. In this video, we will learn in detail about how the monitoring software and the security and environmental can be configured with the help of Data Center Infrastructure Management, or DCIM configuration, for the data center design in Row Data Center Designer. You can use this configurator to add or modify the EcoStructure management support for the data center. Security and environmental monitoring solutions provide the capability of detecting and alarming when a threat has been identified, such as temperature, humidity, leak, or intrusion. After configuring the rack, cooling, power, and containment systems, we now come to the DCIM configuration. Device monitoring and management deals with monitoring of rack PDU, uninterruptible power supply or UPS, and cooling devices, and NetBots monitor in the solution. To monitor the above categories, we may need some software licenses, suite, and services, which can easily be configured through Device Monitoring and Management option. In Device Monitoring and Management, the first thing you see is a Summary tab, which consists of number of nodes and the number of racks. The number of devices connected in the solution is considered as node. Nodes may contain several RPDUs, cooling systems, UPS, etc. For example, in this solution, we can see that the number of nodes is mentioned. In number of racks, you can find only the number of racks added in the solution. In the next line, you can see that you need to select the primary rack, which will be a monitoring software appliance. The next table you see is security and environmental monitoring. Selecting security and environmental monitoring in the configuration section provides access to the security and environment configurator. It helps you configure network appliances, rack access, and cameras. It deals with selection of rack for NetBots access pod control, as you know that all IT and server-related critical information will be stored inside the racks. After completing the selection on the landing page, proceed to Configure. Once you click Configure, the DCIM configuration page opens. Please note that the number of nodes and racks will be pre-populated and accounted for the software and digital service configuration. This means the nodes and racks in the landing page will be pre-configured at this stage post the selection. Next, select the option to configure basis the below options. The first option that you see is Software and Digital Services, which consists of three main solution types. It deals with the type of solution needed, namely monitoring, planning and modeling, and security and environmental. Let us explore each option one by one. Also, when you click on monitoring, it further shows you a questionnaire related to the solution. In this case, there is no need for selection, since the questions will be auto-updated as per the solution. Also, the BOM will be auto-generated as per the request. Schneider Electric now offers cloud-based monitoring deployment along with on-premise. For cloud-based, Schneider Electric provides the subscription model. It can be either 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years subscription model. The customer can always select the Schneider Electric pre-configured gateway or have their own deployment model. An EcoStructure IT Gateway NUC will be added on selection of pre-configured appliance. Then the customer is required to select the type of installation and configuration services for the monitoring software. With every selection, the BOM also gets auto-updated. The next step is to select the Planning and Modeling checkbox. You can notice that more questions are added below. The customer, before proceeding to the next checkbox, will answer the questions as per their business needs. The last selection in the Security and Environmental checkbox, which deals with cameras and the sensors. Next, the customer will add the number of cameras needed in the solution. Further, the customer enters the rack access control and number of cards needed for the solution. Final selection will be on the services preferred. After configuring all the SKUs, you can click on Save. Once it is saved, it will take you back to the landing page. You can next go on to Design Room by selecting Designer option on the left menu bar. You can notice that the data cables are added to the solution. Let us know how to identify whether the rack is installed. The rack will have a circle with a square M icon on it when the rack is placed in the layout. The data cables, networking switches, the data ladders, etc. will be added automatically as per the new positioning. You will also identify that the rack access control icon is attached to the selected racks. It gets easier to get alerts when certain events occur, such as a UPS going on battery, a battery failure, or a closet with a keycard access is opened. When connected with certain sensors, Data Center Infrastructure Management can alert you when the temperature or humidity in certain areas goes outside the set parameters. Data Center Infrastructure Management is a proven tool to help facilities and IT teams to remotely monitor and manage their equipment. With real-time, centralized information, you can increase uptime by seeing potential problems before they develop. You can save money and increase efficiency by identifying stranded capacity. With this, we have come to the end of video that is DCIM configuration in Row Data Center Designer tool. In this video, we learned about the DCIM configurator and adding management products for monitoring critical functions. Using this configurator, all networking components in the solution are automatically connected with servers, switches, network management cards, etc. In the next video, we will learn about the product services that can be added in the Row Data Center solutions.